Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk in just a second. Let's let the people get in here. We finna talk. The draft was a doozy, but let's get to it though. Shouts out to y'all, man. Let's get it. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Twisted. To the Torch T. I've been doing sportscast since I was 14. Oh, let's get the party started. Get the people in here. Appreciate all support as always, Jumpman T. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep going the algorithm. Also, if you haven't checked out the merch, hit up my website, Twitch Torch TV, for all your merch. Appreciate support as always, guys. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today, guys. I know it was crazy how things happened the other day, and it had us all left like confused. Like, what's next? Like, hold on, we got another QB. Like, what's up? We're gonna break that down. All the draft all together. We're gonna break that down to see what's up. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, how y'all feel about the draft in general. Did y'all like the picks? Let me know, man. We finna talk about it though. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on each pick. We're gonna talk about Kyle Pitts. We're gonna talk about Kirk Cousins. We finna see what's up. But let's get right to it, guys. Appreciate your support as always. Hit me up, man. Yeah, let's get to it though. First, we're gonna talk about Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts has exercised his fifth-year option. The Falcons, they picked it up. Essentially, they see, hey, we got two real QBs in the fold now, so we should be able to use Kyle Pitts a lot better in year 4. So let's see how he does. The chips on the table. Kyle Pitts, it's your turn. It's your time to shine. I want to say the last 4 to 5 years, Kirk Cousins has made each tight end be better consistently. So let's see how you do, Kyle Pitts. First year you had 1,000 yards. The second year, you was out due to injury. You only played like 7 to 8 games. And then last year you played a full year coming off of that MCL spring. So let's see how you do moving forward. I'm anxious to see how this is going to be because I know what Kirk Cousins can do. I know what Michael Penix can do essentially as far as throwing to the tight end. And we need that mojo, bro. We need that mojo back for Kyle Pitts. The only way this offense is going to be successful continually is if Kyle Pitts can eat in the middle of the field. Bijan Robinson can get some cheaper boxes. I'm tired of seeing 8-man boxes. Let's get some 6-man boxes a little bit more. And the only way that's going to be able to happen is if you use Kyle Pitts and Drake London more successful as far as in the red zone, as far as the 20 to the 20s. So, yeah, shouts out to Kyle Pitts, man. I'm anxious to see where this goes for the Atlanta Falcons and for you. And we're going to get right to that next thing. Hold on, Kirk. I heard through the grapevine. Kirk. Let me know. Tell me it ain't true, player. I heard. We caught you on 4K. We caught you in the big camera. Your sports agent did not know about the pick coming towards until the first round happened, about us taking Michael Penix in the first round with that 8th pick. Essentially, Kirk Cousins and his agent thought that the Falcons were going to do whatever it takes to make this team this year be more competitive. And he felt like, I guess, the first round pick didn't do that. But essentially, if you look, and Kirk, let's not do that. You got Pizzade, respectfully. You got your paper. You got new diamonds out there. So we can't really be worrying about what the Falcons do in the future. Also, let's not forget, Kirk. We might lose potentially a first-round pick or a second-round pick, whatever the case may be, in the upper drafts because of tampering with you, with trying to sign you, essentially. So, hey, look, we might not even have that first pick next year, even if we wanted to take a QB. And we won't be that high moving forward to pick a QB in the top 10, the top 15. If we be honest, Kirk Cousins, he's a regular season type QB anyway. So we already know we're gonna get 10 to 11 wins with Kirk Cousins moving forward. We had 7 with 3 backups, third stringers, whatever you want to call them, second, third stringers, fourth stringers, whatever you want to call them. But we won 7 games with them. So I already know if we got Kirk Cousins, that's better consistent play as far as the QB position. We're gonna win a lot more games, guys. So I'm not really. At first, I was heated. I ain't gonna lie to you. I walked off the screen when I saw the pick because I'm like, was that a reach? I thought he was going maybe top 20-ish, top 25. So when they took him at that 8 spot, I'm like, damn, all right, well, I guess we're gonna see what it is, huh? Let's see where this goes. Cool pickup though, as far as with Michael Penix. Let's go ahead and go to the first round. Kirk Cousins, you can't be worried, bro. You got Piss 8. Go do your due diligence. Go win us some games and take us to the next level. We can't be worrying about backups. You can't be worrying about that, champ. So let's not even do that. I did state, though, I want to say a couple weeks ago before the draft had started, that the Falcons were high on Michael Penix Jr. When they did that private workout in Seattle, that kind of told me something. They wanted to see him in more colder weather, more chill, windy type weather to see how he can do. And hey, they said he was standing up delivering, and he reminded them of Matthew Stafford with the arm talent. So hey, if that's what you're liking for Michael Penix, do what you got to do, and that's what they did. They said, "The hell with that. We're not waiting. We don't care. We want Michael Penix, and we're gonna get him at 8." Then I hear through the grapevine. Hold on. Holla at me, player, when you hit me in the street. I heard through the grapevine the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints were tempted to trade up to get Michael Penix Jr. So yeah, you did what you needed to do because he wasn't gonna be there later on. Most Falcons fans, most sports commentators, they all was like, well, I think we're gonna potentially go pass rush with that 8th pick. And hell, I did too. I thought Penix was gonna be a potential because I said when we got Kirk Cousins, I said, hey, you still should draft a QB in this draft. Kirk Cousins is coming off an Achilles injury. He is 35. And we don't want that situation that we had these past 3 years to where we didn't have nobody to be molded behind Matt Ryan. So when you look at this, you put yourself in a great position to potentially take over this spot in 3 to 4 years because Kirk Cousins' contract is a dummy contract after that 3rd year. He's getting most of that money up front, guaranteed. So, hey, do what you got to do, Falcons, to make sure you keep people in the fold. And Kirk, respectfully, I know you say you want to retire with us, but your track record shows that wherever the money goes, Kirk Cousins goes. So, hey, pick what you need to pick, Terry Fontenot. And I saw you in the draft room. You was ecstatic when we picked my boy. You was ecstatic, might I say it. Him, Raheem Morris, they all were looking anxious, like, yeah, we got us a player. One thing I will say about Michael Penix, let's go to his stats. Those last 2 years, he was dynamic. Washington didn't have too many players. They had Romazay, the receiver, but he pretty much made that team better, guys. So when you look at it and you put it into that fold, you're like, hell, fuck that. Let's get who we gonna get. And I have to grade him on a curved scale, potentially, because we know why. Let's be realistic. He didn't have that much talent. Indiana, he did. He went to Indiana. He got hurt a couple years, but when he came to Washington, he lit it up. Almost 65 pass completion in those last 2 years, over 4,600 yards both years, 31 touchdowns in 22, 36 in 23, 8 interceptions in 22, 11 in 23. And if you look at the rushing, like I said, 4 touchdowns in 22, 3 touchdowns in 23. So this guy is mobile. I think he ran like a 4.6. So, hey, go with what you feel is best, Terry Fontenot, because I guarantee you, you will be on the chopping block if you don't make the executive decisions that need to be made, respectfully. So you did what you need to do. Hold on. Before I get antsy, hold on. Let me talk about it for a quick second. D-Led. Oh, let me turn this light on for a quick second. D-Led. I understand you're a sports commentator, you're a sports analyst, you're a journalist, you write for the Constitution or whatever the hell it is. I don't care, wherever you write for. You ask the most asinine questions periodically in these meetings. And I just look, I'm like, damn, okay, every time he gets the first question. So damn, we gotta go down on the interview to start. And it be in a bad vibe. You'd be like, oh my God, what is this D-Led? Come on, D-Led. You have been writing and being a writer for the Falcons for at least a decade or more. I don't know. You've been there for a while. I know you've been there for a long time since I've been a fan. I've been hearing you in press conferences for years, and it just has to stop, bro. These questions aren't acceptable. The timing you ask questions aren't acceptable. We know you have the leadership role where everybody knows you D-led and you get the first questions, but bro, I have never seen it to where you think it's okay to literally ask a question before GM Terry Fontenot gives his opening statement. D-Led, where did you get that from? No, champ. We don't do that. You gotta. And Raheem Morris had to stop. Hold on, player. Let him do his opening statement. You tripping? You know, we can't have that no more, D-Led. I didn't like that. I don't know what that was. That was kind of nasty work, D-Led. You gotta do better than that, champ. I didn't like where you was going with that. So, moving forward, come on, be better than that, D-Led. We off you though. Back to you. We off you. Back to Penix. But yeah, so I graded Penix as a potential C plus, and I think Penix is a C plus because production 82, athleticism 89, overall score 85. Like I said, runs a 4.58, so like at a 4.6, right under a 4.6, 6'2", 216 pounds. My only issue was Penix. Are you ready to get your roll on? Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What? My name is Willie. Willie Beeman. I keep the dreaming. You can defeat me. You dreaming. You ready to turn up? And keep in mind, there's nothing wrong with a little family competition, guys. It's not wrong with it. Both of them like to wear the purple. Both of them have their swagger. And I want to see Michael Penix succeed. So sit behind somebody for 2 years. Bulk up as far as gain more weight. Get more stronger in the pocket to be able to take these pressures. Because in that Michigan game, you was a little crumbly in that Michigan game. So, bro, you got to be better than that. The game before that, though, Texas, ooh, turn up. We can get that Michael Penix, the guy that because he does decipher coverages pretty well. He does take the deep throws more than taking the quick shots. It could be open throws. He looking for that deep throw. It was one play, I can't remember where it was, but the guy ran a corner route, and the way he put that ball on the money and he timed it perfectly. Anticipation. We need those type of throws when you're at the QB position. We need participation throws. Let me see who in the chat, bro. My fault. What's good, Swaggy C? Appreciate you, brother, as always. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep boarding the algorithm. Appreciate support as always, man. You know how I get down. Light them up. Penix finna light somebody up. I give him a year and a half too. See where Kirk Cousins is. But listen, I'm hoping Kirk Cousins succeeds, though. I'm not saying he doesn't. I want him to succeed. I want to have a perfect scenario like A-Rod, like Brett Favre, like Jordan Love. Let these players sit, learn the playbook, and be successful in that year 1 year or that year 2, year 3 when they come out. The Dixon Way, appreciate all support as always. Make sure y'all check out the Dixon Way. Great Braves content, Falcons content as well. Check him out, man. Shouts out to the people. Rise up content creators. Make sure y'all check out that movement as well. Show support to us, man. William, what's good, my brother? Shouts out to you. Appreciate support as always, brother. Always. Twisted, what up? Shouts out to Smitty. Make sure y'all like the video and check out Smitty's channel as well on the rise to 11K. Holla at my boy when you see him in the street. Hey, check out Smitty, man. William Avery. I feel like we should grab a pass rusher, but it is what it is. Hold on. We're going to get on that, William. We finna talk in just a second. I got you. Yeah. C minus. Yeah. But yeah, facts. Yeah, great point. And Smitty was actually the first one to bring that to attention. So make sure y'all check that out. Rise Up Content Creator. Let's get to the next one. Let's get to the next one. So yeah, let me know in the chat. Was it a reach or good pick? Let me know in the chat. Reach or good pick. We're gonna do that for each pick. All right, so let's get to it. Falcons draft D tackle Rook from Clemson. Huh? 3 technique, kind of a reach for me. I think we moved up 8 spots to get him. Strength, length, athletic ability, pass rush needs improvement, relies heavily on the bull rush. Bull rush is key for me. I like the bull rush, especially that D tackle position. But what can he do after that? A lot of these offensive linemen are strong, guys. This is different type strengths when you're talking about NFL offensive linemen compared to college. So he's definitely gonna have to bulk up. He's definitely gonna have to find another pass rush, maybe the rip and pull, maybe the spin, maybe get a little bit more finesse to it. You know, he didn't have too much speed coming out of college. I prefer Johnny Newman, of course, but hey, 8 spots to get recruit. This has to be a potential player of scheme for us. I'm thinking this is a scheme fit. It has to be at this point, right? Because I just didn't understand that you had pass rush on the table. We know we need pass rush, and you just say, nah, the hell with the pass rush, right? That's what you say. We're going to go D tackle. We're going to stop the run a lot more. And this also tells me they're looking at Grady potentially being done in 3 to 4 years. So they're looking at his potential person that they're going to have to mold after him. And I look at the depth chart. It's cool. I mean, you still got David on the mile. You still got Tevin Graham. So, I mean, let's let him work. Let's see what he does. He was a 3-year starter, athletic, long arms, as I said. Good first step, quickness. 300 pounds, ran a 4.8 in the 40, 23 years old. I think this is an okay pickup, but it definitely was a fucking reach, guys. Let's call a spade a fucking spade. I'm not sugarcoating that. We gotta call a spade, bro. That's kind of a reach, bro. I'm sorry. He can potentially be good, but we got to see where he's gonna be after the fact. I just felt like there was somebody else better than him, especially since you moved up in the draft to take him. But hey, we'll see what his consistency looks like. Let's read what his says from Clemson. But we all know it's basically because Grady Jarrett's coming off an ACL. We still have Eddie Goldman who came back from retirement, but he retires back every year. So what does that really mean? He's a perfect fit at defensive end in the Falcons' base 3-man front, and he has the traits to give the Atlanta pass rush a much-needed boost. A much-needed boost. Okay, let's see. You know what boost I would think would be better? And let me know how you feel in the chat. We got 30 people in here. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep boarding the algorithm. You know what I think would be better? Now, I ain't know, I know a little something. But hey, let's look at this guy's stat. This guy is dynamic. And let's not forget this little gem. Let me put myself back on camera for a quick second. Let's not forget this little nugget. Who was with the Saints when Trey was drafted? Do you guys know? I think he's a GM for Atlanta Falcons. Do you know if it's Terry Fontenot? Can I take Terry Fontenot for 2 guys? Yes. This is a key potential signing, guys. I'm telling you, if we can trade for him, if we can trade for Henderson, this changes everything. If you can add this to the table, oh my God, who's calling me? Amber, no, I'm recording. What's going on, B? Yeah, let's get back to the stats, though. My bad, guys. My sister's calling. 2020, he had 13.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble. 2021, 14 sacks. 22 with the Bengals, 8 sacks. 23, 17.5 sacks. 3 forced fumbles the last 3 years. All 3 years, he had 3 forced fumbles. 17.5 sacks last year. And you know the difference? You know what the difference is, guys? I'll tell you right now what the difference is. The difference is, guys, for him, we also can potentially put up a lot of points now with Kirk Cousins. So this signing would be good because this helps us create more pass rush and get more easy pressures for Grady Jarrett, for David on the model in the front line. Like that will be key for me, guys. I really think that's the way we need to go moving forward. And I'm not mad at the pick at all. So hey, if you can give up a third round pick, a fourth round pick, potentially our second and third, we can get them, and that'll be a dynamic pickup compared to what we got right now. Let's get back to Smitty. Falcons got two passers in the draft that fit the scheme, a 3-4 edge and 3-4 end. Let's get right to that. We're gonna get right to that next one. B- for him. Me, okay. Let's get right to that. B-. Good pick in the grand scheme of things because you got your QB for the future and can build around him after Curtis is fired. It's fried. It's fried. It's crazy. Antonio was getting my brother. He was a reach because if we're going to trade up, we should have taken Newton. Yeah. Newton is a Grady clone. Yeah. Newton and Sweat, we went right behind him. Yeah. Great point, man. Let's get to the next one though, huh? The Falcons select Braylon Trice in the third round. Now this one, now this one, I like this pickup a lot more. I can tell you that for sure. I like this pickup a lot more. Let's think about what they said about him. Kind of reminds us of Sam Herbert, right? Trice anchors well and sets a hard edge against the run. He shoots his hands, locks out, and quickly discards tight ends. He pursues with good effort, and he's at his best shooting his hands and driving offensive tackles, rushing the passer. He flashes effective arm over and swipe to dip and rip moves. Trice is relentless. He doesn't gear down when he gets doubled and or held. His combine workout raises eyebrows, though. 274 pounds on school site. And now he's weighed at 245. So yeah. Before the first round begun, many of us thought the Falcons might draft the pass rusher at 8. Never did it. Didn't happen as they drafted QB Michael Penix instead. But they got a quality starting caliber defense in round 3. Trice won't wow with testing, but his production and motor are relentless. In Atlanta, he'll have early start opportunities with new coach. So I think again, this is another scheme fit for me, guys. I think now I like this scheme fit though. Trice brings effort. He brings intensity, relentless. I love that motor. And a lot of times y'all might not know this. He led the league in pressures last year in college, 81 pressures. That's 20 pressures. The next person after him was 20 pressures behind Latoya, who we all wanted, correct? I think we all agree. We all wanted him for sure. Players with good power, relentless motor. 49 tackles, 7 sacks, 2 pass breakups, and 23. 40-yard dash time, 4.7. I think he's gonna be a rotational end behind Carter, behind AK. Plays powerful, lacks speed and length. Yeah, 3 years, 2 years starter, 101 tackles, 28 tackles lost, 18 sacks, 9 sacks, and 22. So yeah, let me know how y'all feel about Trice, man. Is that a reach or a good pickup? I think honestly that's a good pickup. I would put that as a B minus in my expertise as far as Trice. Trice, he brings intensity, he brings power, he brings motor. Y'all remember that play on AK where Baker Mayfield ran out and we almost lost that game because AK lost containment. You ain't gonna see that with Trice. Trice gonna play that in well. He's gonna be able to stuff the run. He's gonna guard the end well. So I think that's a good pickup for us. I like Trice for sure. I definitely like Trice. Solid pickup, led the nation in QB pressures, but that doesn't add up to sacks, but he's a beast nonetheless. But Antonio, one thing we'll say about that, it doesn't add up in sacks, right? But pressures, one thing about pressures, it can lead to interceptions. It can lead to timely sacks. It can lead to hurries. Hurries on third down are great. Those are throwaways. Punt it. Alfred, come on out there. D. Alfred, come on out there to take this kick. That's key to me, man. So I don't want to think of it like that because pressures do matter. Pressures do matter, not champ. You get some pressures on the QB. Hey, you back to square one. Let's get it. Appreciate all support as always. If you haven't already liked the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep boarding the algorithm. Check out my Cash App $ Twitch Torch TV to show support. I hit up my merch for Twitch Torch TV to show support. The super chat is also open. Check out my super chat as well, man. Show love and support to your boy, man. Let's get to the next one though. Brandon Dorless, huh? How y'all feel about him? Good pickup, reach. How you feeling? How y'all feel about him, huh? Let's talk about him. From Oregon, ran a 4.8, drafted 4th round. Nice blend of strength and athletic ability. Technique fits him best. 21 7 sacks, 22 9.5 sacks, 23 6 sacks, 23 tackles, 8 pass breakups, 46 pressures. So yeah, another one that can potentially give you pressures from that D tackle spot. Listen, man, hey, you need pressure from that D tackle, bro, and it looks like they're clearly anxious, to make sure we feel that need and have as much talent as we can, because we did have a bunch of injuries. David Onamalo was injured, Brady Jerry got injured too, so yeah, I can see that. Doris is a 3-year starter who play inside and outside, so he can play on most techniques. He had only 10 sacks over the past 3 seasons, but he's an effective pass rusher who wins with quickness between the tackles and strength off the edge on tape. Doris gets his hands up in passing lanes, and his 9 passes defense led Pac-12 defensive lineman 23. I love PBUs in that front line, man, because that essentially goes with picks. And when you got Troy Anderson in the fold, you got Jesse Bates in the fold, you got a bunch of roamers that like to get after the football. Even Nate Landman at one point I think he had like 2 interceptions last year. So you got playmakers that can get after the ball. You got to take advantage of that. Quick feet and hands to slip box and make plays in the backfield. He has the length and size to set the edge against the run. Set the edge against the run, champ. Yeah, that's what I like to see, man. So I'm looking at it like this, man. I'm looking like this. Hey, don't have us out here looking like Meech, man. Don't have us out here looking like Meech, man. Oh man, hey, listen. But yeah, this is a good pickup. Let me know how you feel in the chat. Is this a reach or good? Let me know, man. Let me know in the chat how you feel about this 4th round pick. I think it's a good pickup as well. He's solid and a good scheme fit for sure. So let me know about that. Appreciate all support. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how they did my boy. It's crazy how they did my boy Meek on that show, man. Facts. But I'm looking at these players that's being picked, and I see mostly like they're not going. And I noticed Terry did say this in the press conference. He did say this in the press conference. He said, we're not necessarily looking for best player available. We're looking for best player available that fits our scheme. So that tells me Raheem Morris is in the field. Zach Robinson, the offensive coordinator, they're picking guys that they know they can be successful with. Moore, the other Mooney, those are guys that can potentially be successful. If you remember the Rams offense, they kind of had pieces like that. So I'm liking how Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris are attacking the draft and the free agency. Free agency, hey, we get offense. Draft, we're getting defense, but we're getting scheme fits. But one thing about scheme fits, if they fail, we can roast. We can definitely roast if they fail, guys. So hey, Raheem, I'm looking at a 2 to 3 year plan. You did state that you want players that's coming out here to win and want to be here. So hey, we're gonna trust the process and we're gonna believe in you. But yeah, I like these. The 3rd and 4th round picks were definitely good picks. I think the 1st and the 2nd round were reaches, but they're still potentially good picks if you can get them to be in the next level, in my honest opinion. Yeah. So who's next? We got now this is the pick I like. And I played linebacker growing up, so this is the pick I like for sure. For shizzle, used to dribble down in BA. Hey, JD. Every time you turn on the tape, man, this guy is around the football. He's good at getting downfield, reading the gaps. Great eye, got a knack for the football. Great eye. You know how you can read a play, diagnose it, go. He's not overthinking the play. Attack. Brendan is a two-time team captain who led Notre Dame in tackles each of the past 3 seasons. He's swift through traffic and shoots gaps between the tackles. Who does that remind you of? Does that not remind you of somebody that's already on the Falcons roster? Let me know now. Am I tripping? It sounds like there's somebody that's already on the Falcons roster, though. And if that's the case, maybe we got somebody. Nate Landman. He gives me Nate Landman vibes, Par Rollover type vibes. A person that can take his opportunity and go to the next level. The guy is a team captain. The guy knows how to uplift this team. He's always around the football. Now I'm anxious to see what he can do. If we look at his stats, like he said, 2376 tackles, 7.5 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 5 pass breakups. And I'm also looking at this potentially because, hey, We have another great linebacker, off-ball linebacker that can rush the pass rusher, can rush the QB well as well. So I'm thinking like, hey, hold up. Did Raheem Morris say F that? We got somebody else that can rush the passer already in the fold. Is that what he's saying? I think they can potentially put Ellis in that pass rushing role. Put him at outside linebacker. Now that you have Troy Anderson back, you have Nate Landman, you can move Ellis to the outside. He can blitz a lot more. Believe it or not, Ellis is a good blitzing linebacker. He has 7 sacks with the Saints. I think he had 4 or 5 with us last year. So he knows how to attack the gaps. He knows how to get off the edge. He knows how to do his due diligence as an outside linebacker. He might be better at outside linebacker than inside linebacker, to me personally. And he did a phenomenal job last year at inside linebacker. But just imagine having that speed and having that quick bull rush, that quick dip to get off that edge and get to the QB. This is a potential signing, drafting him for that reason, Ellis. So, hey, I'm cool with that. If Ellis is going to be the next man as far as to get on that edge, cool. Put Troy Anderson back at that middle linebacker and let's rock. Let's see where we can go. But, yeah, he's definitely going to be a special teams guy for sure. Bertland's definitely going to be a special teams guy for sure. So, I'm anxious to see how that's going to go as far as the fold. We got a lot of linebackers in the fold now, guys. We got a lot of linebackers in the fold now. Huh? You heard me? I said it. I ain't stutter. I ain't stutter, did I? So let me know, man, if we had any reaches and say the pick of the round that you felt it was a reach in. But the round 6, we had 3 picks in round 6. The running back, Jace McClellan, number 2 from Alabama. Good size, quickness, not elite traits. Doesn't really fumble. Need to be better in the pass blocking, pass protection. Has to be better in pass protection. But he has good instincts. He knows how to read the gaps and knows how to read the whole jump cut, get right in there. 5-10 yards. That's how he be moving. But he be moving through the lanes. And y'all know that they counted on him a lot in that Michigan game. He made a lot of plays in that Michigan game at that running back. So hey, you got another running back. I don't know why. I mean, we already got 3 of them, but hey, add him to the fold, put him on the practice squad, let it work his way up, like kind of how we did Caleb Huntley. Y'all remember how we had Caleb Huntley, right? Dynamic. Round 6, we also got the receiver from Illinois. Yeah, he runs 4.4, pretty fast. He doesn't really create separation as much. Guy has his eyes closed. That's crazy. 6 feet, 201 pounds. Runs a 4.4 though, for sure. Runs a 4.4 though. So that can potentially be something good. But yeah, Washington didn't get invited to the combine. The final game of his college career was by far his best performance, but he flashes upside on tape. He has bigger hands and the potential to develop in a reliable possession receiver. He can make the first defender miss. Washington also plays an edge and can block to echo to the echo of the whistle. Okay, that's pretty good, Casey. Shouts out to you. Let's read Jace for a quick second. The running back from Bama, 5'10", 221. Led Alabama in rushing in 23 and has a chance to be the next Tide running back to make an impact in the NFL. He's a big back who gives his blockers time to get into position before accelerating through the hole. He runs hard and has the contact balance to break some tackles. He's quicker than fast and makes defenders miss in tight spaces without losing much forward momentum. McClellan flashes soft hands as a receiver out of the backfield too. So hey ho, there we go. He just got to work on that pass blocking, and we'll be good with that if you work on that pass blocking. Last but not least, the last pick of the for the Falcons, man, the UGA D tackle. Shouts out to you, Zion, 6'6", 314 pounds. Only started 1 year. Stout run defender with the size and strength to anchor. He has the long arms to press blockers off his frame. He has room to improve in this area, but he shows the ability to get off the blocks and wrap up the ball carrier. Log can push the pocket, rush in the passer, and can get his hands up in passing windows. Okay. So yeah, I'm noticing it's a theme, ain't it, guys? It's a big theme, ain't it? D tackle. 3 D tackles in this draft, guys. 3 D tackles in this draft. Zion, I'm probably practice squad. I think Brandon's gonna get some time, of course. Brandon, Braylon Trice, Rook, they all gonna get some time. But I'm anxious to see how this is gonna work as far as this pass rush. You're trying to create a rotational type pass rush, right? Rotational is fine. I'm cool with that. Just everybody has to know their own scheme. Everybody has to know where they want to go. What's your cues? Where do you fit? Are you a 3 technique, 5 technique? Like, what technique are you? Where do you get the best play by? And hell, let's be realistic. You need to hit up Calais Campbell. Holler at my homie Calais Campbell and see what he's talking about. You need him. You need him. You got 4D tackles, and I don't think those 3D tackles are going to give you nothing of what Calais can do for next year. Maybe down the line, I'm not saying that, down the line 3 to 4 years. These are all 3 to 4 year type projects, bro. We got project players. We got a bunch of project players, guys. So we're going to have to trust Raheem Morris. We're going to have to trust the defensive line coach, the defensive coach, and see what they got in store for us moving forward. Appreciate all support as always, guys. We got 40 people in here. Should I add a link to the chat? Y'all feel like talking? I don't really see too many comments right now. So let me know what y'all feeling. How y'all feeling? We got 40 people in here though. So appreciate the support as always. You know that. We're gonna always appreciate the support. I'm anxious to see how this is gonna work out for us, guys. When I'm looking at this, I'm looking at these picks. I'm looking at Michael Penix. I'm looking at the future. All right. Penix can fit the future, especially since you have the players around him to be successful. Yeah, that's just definitely possible. It's definitely possible. But are you gonna keep building around Michael Penix? Like, I don't want it to feel like, hey, right after this, in 2 years, we lose our players again. No, we need to make sure keep Kyle Pitts, you keep Breeze on, you keep Drake London for the foreseeable future, so we don't have these issues to where we feel like we are rebuilding 5 years from now. So I'm noticing that's how Terry feels about that. They were a little worried about that part. So I can see that taking the toll, but Kirk Cousins, man, I see why we had to pick that first. We did not know what was going to happen with these first round picks in the future. And if you feel like Michael Penix is the guy, go with it. Go with the flow. And don't tell me this BS. I know how y'all like to do. Oh, we're trying to create Michael Vick again. Michael Vick. No, we're not trying to create fucking Michael Vick, guys. Come on, man. Like Penix is come on, man. Do we not remember who Michael Vick was? Come on, man. Penix, if he can be 85% of that, that's guaranteed. Because Vick was a dynamic player up for 10 to 12 years. We saw Vick being here for 20 years until the situation happened in itself. So, yeah. Penix, learn from Kirk Cousins. Don't take this personal because you're sitting on the bench. We don't care. You came from Indiana. You had to learn from there. You went to Washington. You had to learn from there. You got to keep building, champ. Don't take these personal. Keep moving. Keep trying to get to the next level. That's the only way we're going to be successful with you in the fold. But, yeah, I appreciate all support as always, guys. I'm going to just go ahead and go to the gym. We're going to get right, man. You know, I got to get right. It's my birthday tomorrow, so we got to turn up. If you haven't already, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep going the algorithm. If Kirk keeps his damn mouth shut, we wouldn't be under investigation, but I think he'll do well as a Falcon. Boogie 124. You say you gotta keep his mouth shut, Boogie. Come on, man. Kirk was so happy, bro. He got all that paper. He got paid 3 times. So he looking like, bro, don't mess this up for me, guys. Do not mess this up for me. No, you don't mess it up for us. You going on Shaq podcast. You talking to ESPN. You do a lot of talking, man. Cut that talking out, champ. It's time to just show up and show out at this point. We ain't doing no more talking, champ. We done with the talking moving forward. Forget all that. Respectfully, I ain't trying to hear that no more. No more talking. No more talking, champ. Do what you gotta do to get us to the next level. That's all I want to hear. On the side note, we also heard Jesse Bates. My homie Silent Bob was good, Bob. We already lied though, champ. It's cool. Side note, Jesse Bates and Chris Lindstrom just talked for an interview, so we're gonna have some content on that soon. We're gonna check that out in just a second. Hey, I got a quick question. Hold on, let me know in the chat. Bruh, do y'all not realize how many movies Snoop Dogg has played in, bruh? Do y'all not remember how many classics Snoop Dogg has, bruh? Baby Boy, The Wash, like, come on, Snoop D-O-double-G. I had to watch it the other day, boy. The Wash is hilarious, G. Like, y'all ain't check that out. Please go check that out ASAP. I got one more topic. Y'all got any questions and answers before we get on there? What's next? What's next for Bijan Robinson, bro? Where can Bijan go in year 2 in this offense? How y'all feeling about that? 60 people in here. Let me know how y'all feeling about that in the chat. Bijan, if we're looking at it like this, you still got Tyler Algier as well. You still have Tyler Algier. I'm looking at Bijan being more efficient, more effective in the passing game, guys. And if you saw it, some of these games, we used him a lot more in the passing game. And I just need that at this point. I need to see Bijan be used in all type of ways in this offensive scheme. I think Zach Robinson, he's been waiting like a hawk. I don't know if he's Master Splinter or if he's Professor X, but he's been waiting to use these pieces the right way, as we should, with Drake London and Kyle Pitts and Bijan. So I'm anxious to see how that goes, guys. It's a lot of things. Everything's not promised, but there's no way Bijan shouldn't have over 1,000 yards. No, fuck that. Over 1,500 yards all purpose. There's no reason why that can't be possible. 1,000 yards in the run game, 500 yards in the passing game, like a Alvin Kamara S, Austin Eckler S. That's possible. He has LaDainian Tomlinson type traits. You have to use him more effectively. I'm just so glad we got over him. Dick's away. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. We gotta get out of that. I can't keep seeing these 8-man boxes, bro. That's why Kyle Pitts is a key factor in this offense moving forward. We have to make him eat. We gotta let him eat, bro. That's the only way we're gonna have these 6-man boxes, these 6-man fronts, so where Bijan can do one cut and be gone. That's why you weren't able to see that many runs, those like long distance type runs from Bijan, because he had to break a lot of tackles in the 1 to 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. No, not even from the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage. He had to break a lot of tackles behind the line of scrimmage, in front of the line of scrimmage, and in the second level. So it's hard to keep your balance. And he got great balance. We've seen him on the beam. He got a great balance, but you can't keep running through all these tackles. 8-9-man boxes is crazy. So hopefully we use our tight ends more effectively, more seam routes, more vertical routes. Kyle Pitts is a vertical tight end. He's a vertical tight end. You have to use him as such in order for us to be successful in this offense. So I appreciate the support, guys. As always, Jumpman T, Twitch Torch TV. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, keep board an algorithm. If you want to show support, hit up my Cash App, $ Twitch Torch TV, or the super chat for donations. Appreciate all support, man. Finna hit the gym up, get your boy right. You gotta get right, man. You see. Check out the merch at the website, Twitch Torch TV, man. 60 people in here. Appreciate all support. Jumpman T. Peace.